Hello friends, today we have to discuss about all ICC World Cup winners team from 1975 to 2019. Let's see. The first World Cup in cricket was held in 1975. It was held in England and the final match was played in Lord's Ground. The world champion was West Indies under the captaincy of Clive Lloyd, and Clive Lloyd himself became the man of the match in the final. It was played in Lord's Ground and the runners-up was Australia, as the final match was played between Australia and West Indies. In 1979 World Cup, West Indies became the world champion for the second time. The captain was Clive Lloyd, and the man of the match in the final was Vivian Richard. The runners-up was Australia, and it was played in England. The final match was played in Lord's Ground. Okay. In 1983 World Cup in cricket, India won the World Cup, became the champion, and Kapil Dev was the captain. Under his captainship, India won for the first time, and it was the third edition. And man of the match was Mohinder Amarnath from India, and the runners-up was West Indies. The 1987 World Cup was held in India and Pakistan, and it was called as Reliance World Cup, and Australia became the world champion under the captainship of Alan Border, and the man of the match in the final was David Boone, the opener of Australia, was a great batsman, and the runners-up was England, and the final match was played between England and Australia. Australia won just by 9 runs. In 1992 World Cup, Pakistan became the world champion, and it was called as Vincent Hedges World Cup. It was held in 1992. The captain was Imran Khan. Man of the match was Wasim Akram, the great fast bowler from Pakistan, and the runners-up was England. Next, in 1996, the World Cup, which is called as Wills World Cup, it was held in India and Pakistan. Sri Lanka became the champion, and the Arjuna Ranatunga was the captain of Sri Lanka, and the man of the match was Aravinda D. Silva, and the man of the series was Sananta Jayasuriya from Sri Lanka, and the runners-up was Australia. Next, in 1999, Australia became the world champion, and under the captainship of Steve Waugh, the man of the match in the final was Shane Warne from Australia, who was a great spinner, and the man of the series was Klusner from South Africa. He was an all-rounder. The runners-up was Pakistan. 2003 ICC World Cup was held in India, and the world champion was Australia under the captainship of Ricky Ponting, and in this match, man of the match was Ricky Ponting himself, And the man of the series was Sachin Tendulkar from India. He scored highest runs, and the runners-up was India. The final match was played between India and Australia. In 2007, Australia won the ICC World Cup 2007 under the captainship of Ricky Ponting, and the man of the match in the final was Adam Gilchrist, and the man of the series was Glenn McGrath. The runners-up was Sri Lanka. The final match was held in West Indies. Next, in 2011, the ICC World Cup was won by India, and the captain was Mahendra Singh Dhoni. In this match, the India won for second time, and it was dedicated to Sachin Tendulkar, who has contributed 20 years in cricket. Dhoni became the man of the match, and the man of the series was Yuvraj Singh, and the runners-up was Sri Lanka. It was held in India. In 2015, ICC World Cup was held at MCG Melbourne Cricket Ground. The world champion was Australia, and Australia won this World Cup under the captainship of Michael Clark, and the man of the series was Mitchell Starc, and the man of the match was James Faulkner from Australia. The runners-up was New Zealand. It was held in Australia. Then the last edition, 2019 ICC World Cup was won by England under the captainship of Morgan. The runners-up was New Zealand, and the man of the match was Ben Stokes from England, and the man of the tournament was Williamson. And as the score became equal in the final, there was super over. So in super over, there was also equal runs. So in terms of boundary count, England won the World Cup. If you like this video, please subscribe it.